Yo, what's up, brothers, man? What's up? Today, this is going to be an interesting video, and today I'm going to be talking about that don't allow anybody to recommend a female to you. Don't allow anyone to recommend a girl to you. Right, now explaining this why. Because that actually happened to me in college, yeah? Right? There was a there was a white girl that actually set me up to some black girl back in college. I'm not talking about the one that actually lifted me up and make me turn into SYSBM. Not her. There's another white girl. In fact, she was in my classroom. She was my classmate, right? She set me up to some black girl, and clearly, I think that was actually before. That was before I joined the SYSBM, but I still didn't like her. I didn't like her in that way anyway. Anyway, that white girl set me up to that black girl, and I just wasn't interested. Like, she wasn't my type. Right, she wasn't my cup of tea at the time, and she didn't like me either. So I just don't understand why her friend, that black girl's friend, set me up to that black girl. I wasn't interested in her, pretty white the way, and that is why for me, brothers, don't allow anybody to wreck, even your friends, even SYSBM men like us. As much we want what's best for ourselves, do one thing that we must not do is to recommend a girl to any of the SYSBM members like me. So let's say I that recommend a girl to me, yeah, right, and he's an SYSBM. I wouldn't put up with it, because I have to tell him how it is, that I don't like anybody to recommend a girl to me, because she might not be the right one for me. And that is why, for me, the only person that you rely on to get a girl is God. Rely on Him. He's the only one. He knows everything about us. So we have to rely on Him. He's the only way to be. He's the one to be rely on. Don't rely on people, including even including me. Right? Don't depend on me to don't type a girl that you like. Don't depend on, because you might not like the girl that I recommend to you. That's what I'm saying. That is why you just don't, for me, don't recommend a girl. Don't allow anybody, including me, because you know I like white girls now, right? Even though I allocated stories about how I have positive connection with the white girl, but you guys might not like white girls. You might like Asian girls. You might like Latina girls. So even though I'm lifting you guys up, at the same time, it's up to you. It's your decision what the type of girl that you like. So I'm not here to force you to choose what kind of type of girl that you're into. Obviously, all of us, all the SYSBM men, including me, we are on the same page, that we are just not interested in the BWs because the way they treated us. However, you can have your own preference. So that's why, for me, it's not a good idea to allow somebody to recommend a girl to you. It's not a good idea. Let me tell you this a story. One of my uncles, right? I'm not going to mention his name because it's going to be disrespectful, yeah? For me, he made a monumental cock up there. I have to be honest. I'm gonna have to be real. He made a cock up there, right? He allowed his friend. I'm not gonna mention about the city where he's from as well, because I just I don't want to mention too much details here. I'm just gonna speaking in codes, right? His friend, right? He my one of my uncles allowed his friend to recommend a girl, a woman to him, and they were getting along for years. And then recently, they stunned, and there's a reason for some reason that there's normal connection, because he just wasn't feeling it in that way. And that is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Yeah, be careful, guys. Do not allow anybody to recommend a girl to you. It's just not a good idea. Let God decide to do it. Let him do the donkey work. Like, let him do that. Don't allow man or woman to recommend a girl. It's just not a good idea. And that's why I've been fully disciplined when it comes to these things. I'm fully aware about these things. I don't want anyone to recommend. I don't care if they're Christians. I don't care the non-Christians. I don't care where they're from. I don't want anyone to recommend a girl to me. And you should have the same mentality as well, guys. Don't allow anybody to recommend a girl to you. And now, one of my uncles, he realized that he made a cock up there because the relationship just didn't work out. So it's sad for him, man. But at the same time, he made a cock up by allowing his friend to recommend this woman to him, right? And by the way, let me to tell you guys this: one of my uncles, yeah, he always preferred white girls over black girls. Obviously, well, not obviously, but he always preferred white girl because he openly admitted that he's more attracted to white girls. He should have stuck with his preference. Instead, he allowed his friend to recommend a black female to him. And for me, he made a cock up there. He made a cock up instead of making your own decisions in life. He allowed somebody to make the decision for him, and for me, that's a cock up there. And that's why I'm definitely gonna be aware of this. I'm not gonna make the same mistake as what my uncle did. So yeah. Anyway, brothers, man, this is just a quick video. So any brothers out there, if you're a passport bro, yeah, go do whatever you want in it, right? Obviously, grab your Bibles, read it, and yeah, it will discipline you, right? And God will get you and God will get you the right one. He will get you the right one. Don't allow people to recommend a girl. God will recommend a girl to you, the right girl to you. So don't allow people to do that. And that's what I'm going to do as well. And that includes all of my friends. And that includes my friends. I'm not going to allow anybody to recommend a girl because I might not like the person in that way anyway. So yeah, that's it really. That is the end of the video. I'll see you guys next video, and goodbye. SYSBM forever, and I'm not gonna change.